thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been.
Well, massive day in the Premier League so far. Sunderland, everybody, have beaten Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Meanwhile, Newcastle getting a late win over Fulham. 2-1 victories in the two 3 o'clock kickoffs. We'll have all the build up to this one-off special edition double-headed Saturday night on Realltom Football, starting off with Old Trafford. Here we go.
Time for cities and towns to start dreaming again. Walking in the footsteps of giants. Incredible! I do not believe my eyes. This is extraordinary. Greatness awaits.
Well, folks, it is a very good evening to you all, folks, and welcome back aboard here, folks. 2 minutes of football. My name is Tom, and I'll bring you the watch along tonight, folks, everybody, for Manchester United to take on Brighton Hove Albion live in the Premier League. If you do watch you on replay, then please do make sure that you are leaving a like on stream, hit that subscribe button if you are new. And thank you very much indeed, folks, to everybody who has joined us here today. And like I said, this very, very special and this very, very exclusive to you viewers Saturday, because it is a rarity that I will do 8 o'clock and 5:30 on the same day of any day of the week. Forget Saturdays, though. So you guys are very lucky people tonight, because this is a one-off treat for you all. But we are here, and to start off your late doubleheader, we've got Manchester United taking on Brighton Hove Albion. Your kickoff is at 5:30. Good evening and welcome aboard. And yes, what a massive win for Sunderland. I can't believe it. I predicted 1-1 for that fixture, and I sensed that Sunderland would get something there. I didn't realise they'd win. And it just shows me, stop predicting draws, Tom. Because guess what? I felt it. I felt United would win at Anfield last week. But I said 2-2. This week, Chelsea, Sunderland, I put 1-1, but I had a feeling Sunderland would win. I put 1-1. So somebody needs to stab me in the neck and say, stop putting draws if you think the team's going to win. Because I've lost 4 Super 6 points for thinking that results were going to be wins, putting a draw, but then being right ahead. But I did get 2 points on the Newcastle result. I thought 1-1 all day, to be fair. I thought it was a 1-1 draw written all over it. I thought that was a solid prediction for me, 1-1. I didn't think Chelsea would get it. I didn't realise, well, to be fair, I was surprised by how quickly Sunderland equalised, to be fair. Ashik, welcome aboard to you. How are you doing? Good to see you and welcome aboard. I put 2-0. I thought they'd be solid, Newcastle. I thought it'd be really comfy for them. Folks, this ACCA insurance today has no insurance. It is a free bet. And I did have Chelsea to draw on this game, on this one. Because Sunderland won, we missed out on the opportunity to get £15.64. The ACCA insurance was for Chelsea to draw, Newcastle to win, Brighton to win, Brentford to win, and Borussia Dortmund to win. But unfortunately, that free bet is now gone. We also had a prize boost that was for Nick Waltemada to be the first goal scorer in the Newcastle game. That didn't happen because Jacob Murphy was the first goal scorer. In fact, Nick Waltemada did not score a goal today for Newcastle. Thumbs up to that one. But we still have left in play a price boost, which is 50p, returning £5. SSC Napoli, Manchester United and Borussia Dortmund all to win. That is a £5 return of a 50p stake. I don't think Brighton will win. That is purely preliminary. I will say that to you. The Coral Football Super Series is here 1 day early. I will be taking this with me to London tomorrow. It's for the Everton game, and it's Everton to win by 1 goal. The first goal to be scored in the second half, 7 to 8 corners, and 3 bookings. Then for the Liverpool game, we've got a price boost for Igor Thiago and Hugo Ekitike to both have over 1.5 shots on target. It's 50p and it returns £4.75. And then we've got the bet builder itself, which is a Brentford win or draw over 7.5 corners, over 1.5 goals, and 1 or more shots on target from Igor Thiago. It's a £3.60 return off a £1 stake. And then the bet builder on this Manchester United Brighton game is returning £5.25 off a £1 stake, because I've got Manchester United to win or Brighton to win, no backing of a draw, over 1.5 goals, over 6.5 corners, and Casemiro to be shown a card. So yeah, £5.25 on just one bet builder is quite a good one. Right, folks. It is. You know what? I can't believe this is the start of my working day. But I am going to get, well, look, you know me, tomorrow I'm doing getting on the train. Why am I getting on the train? It's Super Sunday. Do you know what I mean? I think on a Saturday, when I break the routine, it's not as harsh on me. I think tomorrow I'll get a bit of a hit saying, oh no, I'm going to miss Super Sunday. I need to get back. No, I don't. Do you know what I mean? But yes, folks, Sunderland in second now, just 2 points behind us, ahead of our big game tomorrow. Manchester City play Aston Villa tomorrow. And let's have a look at see what Manchester United could do. Well, they can move on to 16 points if they get all 3 points against Brighton. That would move them above Liverpool, level on points of Manchester City. It would be goal difference, which put them in fourth, but above Liverpool. And if Manchester City don't win, then Liverpool will hope they can beat Brentford later in the day. Liverpool can move to a maximum of 18 points if they can win later. But we're not talking about Liverpool right now. We're talking about Manchester United, who can move on to 14 points with a draw. That would be level on points with Tottenham and Chelsea. By goal difference, though, they would stay behind those two sides, but would move up into 8th above Crystal Palace until they play us tomorrow, which I will be live in the Emirates for. And their opponents, Brighton, is 1 point behind them on a 1 goal difference. They can move on to 13 points with a draw. With Manchester United's negative goal difference, they would move above Manchester United, but would stay behind Crystal Palace until they play tomorrow. With the 3 points there, Brighton can move on to 15 points. That'd be level on points with Liverpool. And if they can get Liverpool and Bournemouth, and if they can get a 3 or 4 goal win here, they would be able to surpass both of those two sides on goal difference, and into the top 4 Brighton would go. And then we'll talk about Brentford against Liverpool, which is happening later, and that is your 8 o'clock kickoff in the Premier League. So let's have a look at the team news then. It is Manchester United taking on Brighton Hove Albion. Here we go. On to the team news at Old Trafford. So let's have a look at the form, guys, then. Manchester United, 2 wins on the bounce for the first time in Amorim's career as the Manchester United boss, and it was an amazing result and an amazing day for Harry Maguire as Liverpool were beaten by Manchester United 2-1 at Anfield, a result that was coming, but it was a question of when, and we got that answer last Super Sunday in a thrilling Manchester United victory at Anfield for the first time since 2016. Meanwhile, Brighton are unbeaten in 4 after a draw against Spurs in match week 5, winning 3-1 away to Chelsea, drawing 1-1 with Wolves, which wasn't a great result, but beating Newcastle at home, 2-1 winners in the last game. Well, let's have a look into the team news then, and it's a fresh start, really, for United when it comes to goalkeeping terms, because Lamans was definitely, Senny Lamans, a really star man in goal for Manchester United at Anfield last week. The back 3 for him is Luke Shaw, Matthias de Ligt, and Lenny Yoro behind a midfield 4 of Diogo Dalot, captain Bruno Fernandes, Casemiro, the man who I've got for a booking, and Amad Diallo. Then the diamond front 3 will see all 3 of the new signings in the summer starting together. Brian Mbeumo, Mateus Cunha, and then the front of the diamond is Benjamin Sesko. And on the bench for Manchester United is Altay Bayindir, Nasser Mazraoui, Mason Mount, Joshua Zirkzee, Tara Malacia, Patrick Dorgu, Manuel Ugarte, Aidan Heaven, and Kobbie Mainoo. There is no Harry Maguire today because he picked up a knock, which is a shame because what a special moment it was for Harry Maguire. So Bart Verbruggen then in goal for Brighton. In the back 4 for them is Ferdy Kadioglu, Lewis Dunk, Jan-Paul van Hecke, and Matt Vifa. Then the midfield is split into 2 parts, seeing a defensive 2 of Baliba and Yassine Ayari behind the attacking 3 of Yankuba Minta, Jorginho Rutter, and Maxime de Kuiper, and then the lone striker is the former Manchester United and Arsenal striker in Danny Welbeck, who's in form right now. On the bench for Brighton and Fabian Hürzeler and Luke Links is Stefanos Tsitsipas, Tom Watson, Charalamos Koustalas, James Milner, Olivier Boscagli, Jason Steele, Diego Gomez, Diego Coppola, and never heard of you before, mate, Nemanja Oriola. Right then, so there is, by the way, a guy who is waiting for Manchester United to get 5 wins in a row. Well, what a great result this would be against Brighton if they can get a 3rd win in a row, and 2 wins later he could cut his hair finally. A man who won't give up, but you just suspect that Manchester United won't get this victory today. How important is it, though, that they do win? Very. Because you won so well at Anfield. Honestly, they've been performing so well at Anfield. I mean, United fans will win at Anfield every week because they're playing well there at the minute. It's 3 games in a row, 3 years in a row. Those away fans have gone home happy. Only the 3rd time it wasn't just happiness, it was ecstaticness, ecstasy. So yeah, United need to keep it up. Because today they go above Liverpool. And Liverpool have got a really tough match today against Brentford. It's not going to be easy for Liverpool at Brentford. So Manchester United can take that opportunity to go above Liverpool. Really sucker punch them. Oh, yes, my monster squirted at me. It is a Coca-Cola free weekend, by the way, people on here. I'm Coca-Cola free. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Right, folks, I need to put the overlay back on because we are only 3 minutes away from kickoff at Old Trafford on this rare Saturday evening doubleheader with a 5:30 kickoff and an 8 o'clock kickoff in the same evening with no Flicks and Charlie involved either. Come on, Brighton, says Flicks. Big up to Flicks. Yes, Flicks knows the consequence. If Manchester United win here and Liverpool lose, in that Manchester United will go above Liverpool in the table. But folks, I just want to remind you that unfortunately, after today, you will not see me until Tuesday. I know, but don't fear, because we have got you covered on Wednesday when at least I hope we've got you covered on Wednesday when I'm away. In hopefully Flicks and Charlie coming on to do some Carabao Cup for you guys on Wednesday evening. But your next match after today's Saturday night football on Realltom Football will be Wrexham taking on Cardiff City in the Carabao Cup on Tuesday evening before I head to the Emirates again on Wednesday night. And then one more time I'll be absent. And that is a week today when I am at Turf Moor for my first Arsenal away day. In a 3 o'clock kickoff. So yes, that is the reason why I am here doing 2 games on a Saturday evening for you. Okay, that is the reason why. If I was working tomorrow, if I was here tomorrow in the studio, there'd be no 8 o'clock kickoff or there'd be no 5:30 kickoff. Simple as that. The lineups are on your screen right now. I will read them out to you, shall I, really quickly. In fact, hang on a minute. Let me just remove the banner for you so you can see them. There you go. Have a quick look. Let me know when you've read them. I always read by the way, just for reference, I do always read the lineups 5 minutes into the watch along approximately. So around about normally 10 minutes to go before kickoff, I read out the lineups. for future. So no Maguire, but off the back of a huge Anfield result, can United down a team who has downed them 3 times in a row at Old Trafford in Luke Links's Brighton. Who, of course, are still playing midweek under my watchful eye at the Emirates. For the 3rd time in a row in the clock end as well. I know, I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky. I'm so grateful. I've had 3 ballot wins and they're all clock end tickets. I'm like, get in. They're all clock end tickets. I'm sat there thinking, get in. Of course, though, if I didn't get put in the clock, I would have gone on the exchange for the Brighton game and I would have exchanged it for a ticket in the clock. Right then, folks, let's get going at Old Trafford, where Manchester United take on Brighton. Here we go. Old Trafford is ready. Will it be a 4th consecutive win at Old Trafford for Brighton? And players, just a reminder, I forgot about this, are taking the knee ahead of all kickoffs this weekend. Again, in the reminder that there is no room for racism in the Premier League or in society, really. And if you do see, hear, or encounter upon any form of racial discrimination, challenge it, report it, change it. That is the message that's being sent out by the players when they take the knee. Or you can use the 3 S's in Realltom, which is just see it, say it, and it's sorted. In other words, if you see or hear it, say it to somebody, such as authorities or whatever, and it's sorted. And that is an early chance. An early chance. Was it Cunha who headed that? Ahmad overlapped in Burmo, and Burmo puts the cross in. And I think it is Cunha. It's Bruno Fernandes, actually. Not very often you see Bruno Fernandes head a ball, to be fair. And we've got a bit of a unusual snack for the channel. I don't normally have this particular snack, but there was no donuts in the shop. There was no Fox's Jam and Creams. So we have gone with the infamous Jaffa Cakes. Jaffa Cakes. Two great signings, mate. 2 great signings. Tell you what, 2 great signings, honestly. So Jan Paul van Hecker on his way for Brighton. I'm not sure if Luke Links is in that away end today at Old Trafford. I don't know what his work schedule's like, whether he's been able to travel up to Manchester or not. But I will for sure spot him if I see him. And that is a ball over the top, which is going to be comfortably running through to Senny Lamans, who had a... I mean, Senny Lamans ain't wank. The goalie ain't wank. This goalie, Senny Lamans, looks great. Wolves have lost all their spark, really, haven't they? Wolves have lost all their spark and excitement. I still believe, though, that Wolves have got more chance of staying up than West Ham. I believe Wolves have got more chance of staying up than West Ham. I just think it's inevitable that we're losing them both. I mean, West Ham, I'm certain that we'll lose them. Wolves are not far off either. I mean, it bewilders me that their only win of the season was a 3-0. I can't get my head around Forest letting them win 3-0 at the City Ground. Do you know what I mean? I can't get my head around it. They're so shit. And if they didn't get that win at the City Ground, they'd be on 1 point, West Ham. Oh, sloppy play from Brighton there. What a ball through from Burma. And into the side net from Cunha. But yeah, Wolves have definitely lost all their spark now, really. It's a big game for Wolves, though. Although, actually, it is a game that Burnley might see as one they'll like. I think it might be one that Burnley will like because I do remember a time when Wolves were beaten 4-0 away to home to Burnley. It was a 12 o'clock kickoff on a Sunday. It was a match being shown by the BBC. And yes, Burnley, once upon a time, not too in the far distance either, got a 4-0 win at Molineux. So it's not impossible that Burnley could inflict defeat on Wolves tomorrow. Yes, I was a bit worried when I saw the score go 1-1, really. I was like, really? But yeah, no, you got the win. Late win. But what about that Sunderland? I know, I'm sorry to say it, but what about that result for Sunderland? I mean, I know you guys don't like them, but they've just won at Stamford Bridge. How big is that for Sunderland? Anybody but Kate and Jonathan, they're not going to want to talk about that. Yeah, well, I mean, they're in second now in the Premier League table. They are cooking up. I mean, I went 1-1 for that game. I went 1-1. I wasn't far off either. It was a late winner. I mean, I was robbed of a correct score, in fact, really, I would argue. But hey, do you know what? It's my fault. Maybe I should have gone 2-1 Sunderland, but I went 1-1. It's my fault for not going Sunderland to win. I'm the one to blame for the fact that I lost Super 6 points. I'm not going to take it out on Sunderland because it's a great win for them. You know what I mean? Even though you are losing Super 6 points and a potential chance to win £1 million, at the end of the day, they're a promoted side. It's a fantastic win for them, so I'm not going to take it away from them. It's Welbeck, ball across. It's a lovely one, and that is a poor finish from Minter. What about that for wing play from a striker? Danny Welbeck just gets onto the ball right ahead of Luke Shaw. It's a great ball across by Welbeck. And Yankuba Minter, he's got to score. He's got to put that away. He's got Mbeumo on his heels, but he's got to finish that, Yankuba Minter. And I feel like if it was the other way around, Minter to Welbeck in the back of the net, 1-0 Brighton. Oh, folks, you know, I've had an all right day. It's been a nice day, cold one, but I am liking my new coat, which I bought yesterday for 35 quid, when it was supposed to be 100. Not too warm, but warm enough. I don't like a coat that's going to keep me too warm. But yeah, piece of advice for you all. Don't go to outdoor shops to buy a coat. Okay? Go to Sports Direct. Because I promise you, you will not pay any more than 100 quid for a coat at Sports Direct. Unless you're going super designer, you won't pay more than 100 quid for a coat at Sports Direct. If you want to buy a coat, go to Sports Direct. Don't bother with those outdoor shops. They rip you off. I've learned that lesson. I think that's a steal, that coat is, you know. I do. Yeah, I had a right grin on my face yesterday. 2 pairs of trousers and a bloody coat for 57 quid. I'm sat there thinking, yeah, I've won here. Belieber off target. See, I'll be nice and toasty tomorrow on what is set to be a cold day. Actually, it's well, I've checked the weather forecast. It's not going to be very warm in London tomorrow. So yeah, hopefully there's no rain. Because I don't want my new coat getting covered in rain yet. Here's Georgina Rutter. And De Kuiper onto Welbeck. Nope. Feel like it might take a while for us to get the first goal there, you know. I think Anthony Taylor is the referee. Yeah, it's tails. It's tails. It's tails. We've got Tom Bramall at the game tomorrow. Yeah, pretty wank ref, if I'm being honest. It's a pretty big London derby, really, considering how well Palace have been start of the season. But Tom Bramall, the ref, I'm probably not going to pay attention to the ref tomorrow, really. I mean, look, I got caught forgetting that John Brooks was the ref at Arsenal West Ham yesterday, so I'll forget who the ref is in a nick of time. And Hecker's headed to win the ball. Minter onto 29. Who are you? De Kuiper. And that's given away to Ahmad. Casemiro. Good challenge by Ayari. It'll be a United throw. It's a good challenge by Ayari. Timed it well. Although, did you really need to do that in midfield? I don't think so. Man United weren't carrying enough threat, but good challenge either way from Ayari. I think about the Brighton side that I went to watch back at Bramall Lane a couple of years ago, and it had the Trossard in it, McAllister, all these star players, which are now stars across the world, or stars in the Premier League for that matter. And well, I mean, Belieber I already know. Minter's been around a couple of years. Welbeck is obviously a great at the game. Yeah, Van Hecker, obviously, I've known him for a couple of years as well. Verbruggen, we've known him for a couple of years. But there is some players in that Brighton team I'm like, who are you? Yes, completely took the piss out of Sheffield United that day, wearing my blue Arsenal coat into Bramall Lane. I mean, that was like, sorry, Sheffield United fans, let me disrespect you. Jorginho Rutter pulls it across. Danny Welbeck on target. Yeah, first save for Lamans. Some of the movement from Brighton's been good. Rutter just gets past Casemiro. Yoro's done for. The cutback's good for Welbeck. And he should score. Needs to get a bit more power, maybe. It's a comfortable save for Lamans, but it's a save for Lamans. Here comes the United counter, and Burmo feeds it through. Ahmad down that right. Has he got space to work with? I think yes. If the answer that he ran into Yari, I don't think. I mean, I'd have to see a replay if there's going to be a penalty claim, but for me, he runs into a Yari. I think Ahmad runs into a Yari, personally. Or to Kuiper, whoever it was, I don't know. Here's Luke Shaw in the meantime. Yeah, there was a VAR check on it, but I've just had the confirmation that the check's complete. Yeah, it looked to me as though Ahmad ran into his man, De Kuiper. Here's Cunha meanwhile. Cunha, good effort and good save by Verbruggen, but it's going to come out to Ahmad again. And Burmo, Yoro on that edge of the 18-yard box, and Burmo looking for support. Ahmad's alongside, but I think Ahmad might have strayed offside. Yoro, Cunha, Bruno Fernandes, Ahmad. And there's the ball into the box. It's cleared away. Back again, though, by Bruno Fernandes. It's a good attack, this. Ahmad's kept it in. Yoro. And on to Luke Shaw. Lenny Yoro, Casemiro clipped by Welbeck. Anthony Taylor has given the free kick. I'll tell you what, I'm out of my jacket on by the time the 8 o'clock come round. You know, it's a bit cold in here, but I'm all right for the minute. Definitely not warm anymore. It's been a pretty chilly autumn. Not gonna lie, it's been a pretty chilly autumn. Oh, I will. And I will enjoy watching you and Charlie, hopefully, on Wednesday. If you're going to do it. I must say, you guys, I've been robbed, by the way, by the, whoever's put those fixtures out has robbed me. I have been given a shit show of fixtures on Tuesday. Meanwhile, if these two compatriots do the show on Wednesday, they've got a blooming roller coaster ride of fixtures. Oh, and by the way, I'm fuming with that Monday night game as well. Stockport, Port Vale. No, thank you. Into the 20th minute now. I am surprised the game's not gone a bit quicker. Here is a Yari to Van Hecker on the Brighton term of things. Ruta doing well. And he's won a corner off Delict. So Brighton, I think it's the first corner of the game, this. I might be wrong, but it looks like it could be the first corner of the game, this. I will check my stats with SofaScore at half-time. But I think that is the first corner of the game. And it's gone the way of Brighton. And Senny Lamans, how good was he for United on Sunday? How will he fare in this situation for United as Brighton? From the corner. And Lamans takes charge of the situation. It's a comfortable catch. It's a good catch, actually. He made it look comfortable, but it's not. He's on his toes there to get that ball. There's a little stutter as he catches it, but he's got his eyes on the ball at all times. It's a good catch by Lamans. Meanwhile, on the counter, here's Cunha. Feeds it into Casemiro. Casemiro's fighting with Welbeck to get to the byline. He's kept the ball. And that is going to fall to Dalot. Bit of a blunder back there from Brighton as they couldn't sort their feet out. That's a goal kick in the end. I really don't know. Flicks. I mean, definitely appears that they are looking good in the big games. I mean, they set up well for the big game. Yeah. Owen Burmo's been caught. And Anthony Taylor is waving his arms, saying no to the penalty appeal of Manchester United. Bear in mind, he's a Mancunian, Anthony Taylor. He is a Mancunian ref. Is our Anthony Taylor. And Burmo and Ayari, and Anthony Taylor says no foul either. I don't think the United fans are too happy with the refereeing calls for Anthony Taylor. I mean, I don't really see that much wrong with the calls Anthony Taylor's made. I think it's good refereeing, to be fair. We haven't had really any VAR interventions that have been visible on the pitch or on the coverage. And I think it's been good on-field refereeing. I've seen enough replays to back up my opinions. Here's a chance for Sesko. And it's going to come out from Fernandez. Casemiro lays it off. Mateus Cunha, clean finish. And United have the lead at Old Trafford. After a positive result on Sunday against Liverpool, they get the lead against Brighton. And as things stand, they're going above Liverpool in the league table. Cunha on the score sheet. United in the lead. After spending only about 5 minutes of a 90-minute match on Sunday without the lead. They're back in the lead again after 24 minutes at home to Mount Brighton. And it's a very good finish. Bit of curl on it. Verbruggen's just beaten, though. He goes the right way with his dive. Oh, it's a clean finish. And he's showing the quality that he showed at Wolves. And proving to those Old Trafford fans why he was signed by United. And it is, as Sky have just confirmed, his first Manchester United goal. Yeah, I mean, I've seen it at Wolves. He's a good player. And he's off the market in his United career. And maybe, just maybe, I mean, there's a long way to go, but maybe that guy, I don't know his name, but the guy who's got the long hair might just have that run of 5 games go his way. And then he'll be able to cut all that hair off. Ahmad doing well there to hold off Minter, frustrating Minter. Yep. 7:45, you can join us for that one. And then it'll be my tea time after that. And we will do a bit of something on Monday for you as well. I will do something on Monday. A bit of a roundup maybe of what I've seen, what's gone on. Perhaps something will come on Monday for you. But I am not doing that Stockport game. Not a chance will I be watching Stockport County against Port Vale. I will be watching Coronation Street. I want to find out what the Borough result was. I've got to wait till half time. Make that last. The bloody gigantic sized cans. I know what you're thinking. That's a huge can. Yeah, I know. I know it is. It's got one of those bleeding twisty lids. Well, the game stats, 3 shots each. And I think 1 or 2 on target each. Second quarter for Brighton here. We're approaching the half-hour mark, but we're not quite near half-time yet. I was thinking, what an unusual game for selection by Sky with this one, really. But I can understand why as well. Big up to you all. 3 likes on the stream. We've got 50% of 8 votes back in Brighton to win. 12% have said draw. 38% back in United for the victory. So, yeah, that is what the poll looks like at the minute. If you haven't already, do make sure you are smashing that like button, hitting that subscribe button if you haven't already as well. And, of course, let us know on the poll, who do you think is going to win this one at Old Trafford? And, of course, later, Brentford take on Liverpool. You will need to switch over to TNT Sports for that one. But 8 o'clock kickoff, Brentford against Liverpool. Kickoff, 8 o'clock. All the build-up comes at 7:45, pretty much straight after this game on the channel. And that is my, I would say, big game really this weekend. Really, I would say there's not really a big game this weekend, if I'm being truthful here. There's not a big six clash of any means. None of the games are particularly special tomorrow. I mean, Villa Man City is probably going to be the best of the bunch. 2:00. Arsenal Palace as well is up there. Everton Spurs is your 4:30 kickoff. I'm not missing out on much tomorrow, to be fair. I'm not going to lie. Why don't you rate Cunha? Oh, chance for Yankee Minter, who's twisting and turning, but couldn't break through the United defence, couldn't find the opportunity for a goal, despite his hard work to get past Yoro, but Shaw got back, and then he had Cunha challenging at him. You can dance in it at the same time. So United a goal up then, with 14 rather, minutes to go before the break. And the free kick is short from Mbeumo, and it's a mess. Short to Cunha, and Cunha makes a hash of it. Simple pass. And Cunha just hashes that completely. Maybe not the best at receiving passes, Cunha, perhaps. I'm not one of those people who agrees with short routines from free kicks or corners. I don't particularly enjoy it. I prefer floating deliveries. You know what I mean? I do like a delivery as opposed to the actual, yeah. So, Sky, just reminding me what's going on tomorrow. Villa Man City, Arsenal Palace, Bournemouth Forest, and then Wolves against Burnley on Sky Sports F1. Wow. Okay, Sky Sports F1 for the Burnley game. Sky Sports Golf for PL Multiview. I, meanwhile, will be in the Emirates enjoying Arsenal's fixture against Crystal Palace. There'll be no multi-view for me. They said it would be multi-buzz from SoberScore. Amad Diallo cuts it back to Mbeumo, but intercepted by Belieber, who's giving it away to Yoro. And Mbeumo's ball chested back by Dunk to Bart Verbruggen. Approaching half-time, United in the lead, bit sloppy from Brighton defensively. I think United will have the lead going into half-time. It's been a decent performance. I wouldn't say Brighton have had them on the ropes. I'm not saying Brighton have been... I don't think... Car 2-0. Took a massive deflection. But Casemiro claims the goal. And United 2-0 Brighton is not a score that we've seen at Old Trafford against this team for Manchester United in a long time. But they are 2 up on 33.5 minutes. They are 2 up. There's a huge deflection. I think it's off Ayari. Is it enough a deflection? I think it's an own goal. It's a big deflection. And Casemiro, well, he's going to claim the goal, but I'm not sure how long he'll have the goal for. Yep, see you soon. Yeah, so it took a huge deflection phrase, I know. Well, Casemiro was celebrating, but it won't be his goal. It's going to be an own goal. I've just had the Premier League confirmation of that. That it's gone down as the Yasser Diarra own goal. But 2-0 to Manchester United, who are responding to their big Anfield win with an Old Trafford win here for now against Brighton. And as things stand, United are going to go above Liverpool in the table. And the onus on Liverpool to get all 3 points at a difficult stadium in the G-Tech for them. Which, of course, is our next and final stream on this Saturday and of this Premier League weekend. But we'll be back with you guys on Monday, of course, for a bit of roundup. And then on Tuesday as well for that Wrexham-Cardiff game. We'll hand over potentially to Fixture and Charlie for Carabao Cup on Wednesday. And we will be back to full swing. Well, we won't. We'll be back on Friday. I think we're doing Coventry, aren't we, against Wrexham? Yeah, 2 Wrexham games, by the way, next week. 2 Wrexham games next week for you. In fact, Wrexham twice in a row, I think, actually. Yeah, 2 Wrexham games. Yeah, we're doing 2 Wrexham games. And then, of course, I'll be back to full swing on the Super Sunday of Premier League Game Week 10. In which I think Man City Bournemouth is rounding it off. Jan-Paul van Hecker for Brighton. Luke Links will be feeling a bit sour, whether he's in Old Trafford or on that sofa, back in just to the west of Brighton, Worthing. Yep, to the east is Eastbourne, and to the west is Worthing. But of course, Brighton, as we know, is a very flat. Well, no, not like on the map. You know what I mean? It's just a straight coast, really. More difficult to find than Bournemouth on the map, I must say, if you're looking for it on Google Maps without searching. Currently more difficult to get to than Bournemouth as well, because you have to go through London to get to Brighton at the minute, no matter what. But Grand Central are going to be introducing soon, hopefully, a new service, which will be Newcastle to Brighton via Stansted Airport. So no longer will you have to go via London to get to the Seagull territory. And Dallow's shot. He's off target. What I must say that there's a weird service as well. Transpennine Express do a weird old service. It's Newcastle to Liverpool. They do Newcastle to Liverpool. You can get from Liverpool to Newcastle on one train. It's unbelievable. I don't know where it goes via, but I know that there's a service to Newcastle Liverpool. The grandstand operators, though, in Newcastle is obviously LNER. a operator that I've never used, LNER, actually. I've not used LNER yet, and they're Azumas. I don't intend to either. I don't think I'll ever get the chance to use LNER, you know, really, actually. I mean, because even if I want to get to Newcastle, cross-country go there, so... And I'm not being funny, but I like cross-country's first class. Like, if I'm in first class on cross-country, I'm fine. I do not mind those voyages at all, if I'm in first. There's not many things good about cross country, but I don't mind them. I mean, the trains are good quality. Well, they're just such nostalgia for me, really. Those voyages, I love them. And the 4 hours that I normally spend on those voyages passes quite quickly. That's normally how long I spend on them, about 4 hours. But it does pass quickly. And I'll end up bringing an iPad with me, a bloody phone, a laptop, but in the end, I won't. I bring all this tech, and then I'm just looking out the window for 4 hours. Do you know what I mean? No, I do enjoy them. I do enjoy voyages. So we are in the 42nd minute, approaching the 43rd. United 2 up going into the break. The reverse of my predicted scoreline, which was a 2-0 win for Brighton. And this game is not on the Ladbrokes 1-2-3 either. It's the Brentford game. So this game's on Super 6. Brentford game's not. And then this game's not on the 1-2-3. The Brentford game is. So at the minute, the pain's going to be felt on Super 6. Because I could have had 2 correct scores had it been for those 2 goals from Sunderland and Fulham not going in. Had those games finished 1-1 and 2-0, I would have been on 10 points by now. But I'm on 2. I'm not moaning, though. I'm not moaning, but I am frustrated. I am frustrated. I'm like, ugh. I am a bit peed off at it, to be fair. I'm not happy with that. Really. And I've got, I've gone quite boring tomorrow, really. I've gone 1-0, 1-0, 1-0. I've gone 1-0 for the 3 games on Super 6 tomorrow. 1-0 for all of them. 1-0 Arsenal, 1-0 Villa, 1-0 Everton. Oh, Tom, that's boring. I know it's boring, but that's what I felt. Yeah, there's a lot of 1-0s. 1-0, 1-0, 1-0. I started. On Monday morning when I did my preliminary predictions, I had about 4 or 5 1-0s on there. But yeah, 1-0 Villa, 1-0 Arsenal, 1-0 Everton. And Burmo could be free before the break if Sesko could have Got that one right, but he made a hash of the effort. And the way United went forward then, it really could have been 3-0. And Sesko, I think he's in a good enough position to get that into the back of the net, but it's a poor effort. Yeah, it's poor. It's poor from Sesko. And these new strikers in the Premier League, well, Gyökeres and Sesko are going to have to take a while to get to their full best, really, I would say. Good day for Gyökeres, though, on Tuesday, getting 2 goals. Hopefully we'll see something from him tomorrow at the Emirates, or I will see some at the Emirates tomorrow from him. I would like it if he scored when I was in there. I hope we rip Brighton apart as well. I hope we rip Brighton one. I really do. I hope we batter them. There's 1 minute of added time. Not even worth adding to the scoreboard, but I'm going to do it anyway. What's your team again? I always forget them. There are. Once you say the name of the team, I'll know exactly who you're talking about. I'll go, yeah, them. You know me, I don't remember these things. Trust me, my brain has got a large capacity and it is quite full. It's got a lot of information in it. So 2-0 Manchester United at half-time. It's a really positive scoreline for the Reds, who are responding well to their Anfield win on Sunday. The half-time score sees Manchester United 2 up against Brighton, a team they've not beaten here in 3 games. United 2, Brighton 0 at half-time. And as things stand, United go above Liverpool in the table. So there you go. We'll have a look at the live table for you right now. And indeed, it is United 1 point above Liverpool right now in the Premier League table. And United will hope that Brentford can beat Liverpool later to maintain United's position in the table. And as things stand, Liverpool drop out to 6th. And they are currently on the back of 3 straight Premier League defeats going into their Brentford G-Tech clash later in the day. But United into the top 4 if they can get all 3 points at Old Trafford against Brighton here. And they go to a +1 goal difference as well with this current scoreline. Their -1 goal difference converted to +1. Can they add to that positive goal difference with a few more against the Seagulls here? That is a question we'll await the answer of, but positive things, really. Positive scoreline, positive first half, really, for them. I don't think they were under too much threat from Brighton. It's not looking too bad for them, is it, really, at the minute? And, yeah, they started the day, don't forget, in 9th, of course. Newcastle were down to 11th as well going into the start of the day, but they've moved up to... where have they moved up to? Hang on a minute. They've moved up to 10th. Oh, only 1 place. Newcastle. I feel sorry for them, actually. Great win against Fulham. They've only moved 1 place, though. Newcastle, poor things. They're currently 5 points behind Sunderland, Newcastle. They're 5 points behind Sunderland. Bless them. They're 5 points behind Sunderland. Well, Sunderland, yeah, I mean, it's crazy, isn't it, really? Them, top of the, well, second in the league, 2 points behind us, really. It's crazy stuff, man. Just looking at the league table, it does feel great. I mean, it will feel great for them. It will feel amazing. Be such a good feeling to be in that type of position. Doesn't matter how long it lasts for. The fact they've got to second at this stage of the season really is fantastic. And they are well and truly away from the relegation zone. Leeds as well. They're mixed bag of form, but they're climbing away. They're climbing away. Burnley definitely can climb away if they get a win tomorrow. Of course I would. I love my Granit Xhaka. He's great. Oh, man. My Granit. Yeah, I like him. I do. I like my Granit. I do like my Granit. I tell you what, though, he won Leverkusen League, didn't he? He had the effect on Leverkusen, so he had the effects on Leverkusen, all right. So yeah. So yeah, people. So yeah. So yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes, I would take my number 34 back flicks. Yes. The worst captain on the planet, Martin Odegaard. Yes. Yes. The worst captain on the planet, Martin Odegaard. I tell you what. Oh, dearie, dearie me. Right, folks. I am going to take a very quick break because I do want a Jaffa cake and I do want a loom. So here is a quick reminder for you as to exactly what the schedule looks like for us on Realltom Football. So when it loads... How long did that last for? How long did that last for, that clip? Was it only 30 seconds? Oh, I'm an idiot. Should have set it for a minute. Should have set it for a minute. Oh, mate, I knew I knew I didn't program that right. Should have been a minute. That should have. I heard it and I went, Jesus Christ! Oh no, back on screen. I was like, hey, 30, I was like, a minute's gone quick. It should have been a minute. That should have. It should have been a minute. That should have. It was 30 seconds. The clip was 30 seconds, mate. Oh well. It was only a quick notice to let you know, really, of what's going on. No Coca-Cola, no, not today. No, I've got Jaffa cakes. Boom, 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 boom. I'm going to miss this tune tomorrow. Boom, 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 boom. Love it. I love Sky's backing music this season. I really do. I love Sky's backing music this season. It's bloody good stuff. I do like Sky's backing music this season. I can't lie. Now we're on the cans again. We're on the cans again. We are on cans, people. We're on Jaffa Cakes as well today. Jaffa Cakes. I was so upset, earlier. I really wanted donuts, but I couldn't find any. I spent a good 5 minutes looking for donuts and I couldn't find any. I did want donuts. I was not happy bunny at the foot. I was not happy bunny when I found out there was no donuts left. Because the Co-op's donuts are nice. Chips layers? Chips layers? What do you mean chips layers? Do you mean Lay's chips? Do you mean Lay's crisps? Chips layers? Unless you mean layers of toppings on chips. I've never heard of layers. No, I've never heard of them, mate. Lay's I've heard of, but they don't have them in the UK. I don't think we have Lay's in the UK. Do we have Lay's in the UK? Do we have, I don't know. I don't know if we have Lay's in the UK. I've heard of Lay's, though, not layers. Layers is not a brand I'm familiar with. I believe you. Just waiting for the second half now, really, people, to be fair. Can't lie, waiting for the second half. United ahead, 2-0 up. And it is second half time nearly as well. I think about 18:32, roughly. Maybe 33, depends on how late the players are, of course. So yeah, but yeah, the league table right now, Sunderland in second, United above Liverpool, and if Brentford can beat Liverpool, United will retain their place above Liverpool if they get all 3 points today. So we're just going to have to await the results. And he sent me a pic on Insta. Is this of the Layers chips? Is it Layers chips? Yeah, not layers, mate. Lays. Yeah, no, I know what that is. Lays. Yeah, you put layers, mate. It's not layers. It's lays. But yeah, I've seen them. I don't think we have them in the UK. I think they're in America, like the American version of Walkers. This is an interesting post. Spanish Premier League have posted some of the Premier League's former stadiums. Main Road, Etihad. Highbury, Emirates. White Hart Lane, Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Goodison at Hill Dickinson. The bowling ground, and then London Stadium, West Ham. Griffin Park, G-Tech. And that's it. I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it, mate. I've seen it. Yeah, no, you put layers, like I said, and it's Lays. Yeah, I mean, we might have them in the UK somewhere, but I've not seen them in the UK. Lays. But I know what they are. They're like a version of Walkers, basically, I think, for America. I love it. The pundits laughing about the league table, and it is massive what's going on in the league table, with Sunderland being in the top four, of course, and United going above Liverpool if Liverpool lose. Big day, really. Big day in the Premier League. I'm not going to lie. This is the day of results. Really. This is the day you want to have your eyes on. So, folks, it is second half time then at Old Trafford, just about. Let's get back onto the scoreboards. Manchester United 2, Brighton 0. Brighton will kick off in the second half. Here we go at Old Trafford. United 2, Brighton 0. If the score remains to be a Man United win at full time, Liverpool will be under pressure to get at least a point to stop United being above them in the Premier League table. Goal difference is in favour of Liverpool, but if United score another, I think 3, then goal difference will actually be in favour of them over Liverpool. We have a +3 right now, and then Liverpool would be required to get all 3 points to stop themselves being below Manchester United in the league table. So the pressure on Liverpool if United can get this job done. And we will see exactly what happens with Liverpool when they go to the G-Tech. It is a special Saturday, a unique one, where we have both of the late games live consecutively. And we will be here at 7:45 to see exactly what happens when Brentford take on Liverpool at the G-Tech. Kickoff is at 8 o'clock, and all the build-up is from 7:45. So let's go. It's good defending by Brighton. If you haven't already, smash a like on the stream. We're on 3 likes a minute. We're aiming for 5. You know the drill, people. Smash the like button. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the like button as well. And share the channel around with your friends as well. Belieber, wild attempt. So high that it could have gone above the Stretford end. That shot. A wild boot of the ball. Bruno Fernandes is just walking with a bit of caution at the minute. His left foot keeps looking down at it. Long ball from Lamons is not intercepted by Belieber. Cunha goes over. There's no foul. Casemiro challenging. And nicely won by United. And in Burmo, Cunha and Ahmad to the right. Ahmad should finish it off. And there was a big block in there. The cutback was intended for Fernandez, but it reached Cunha, and then Fernandez got his shot. And United pressing for a third. In Burma to Cunha. And Cunha's pass wasn't the best, and it was cut out by Brighton, who had the bodies back to intercept. FIFA, lovely ball. And Minter's header cleared away. Well, there you go. It's a good intervention by Van Hecker, because the ball was going to reach Sesko had he not intervened there. Stuck that leg out. There's chances at both ends of the pitch, but United look the more threatening. I didn't check SofaScore, by the way, did I? I'm a knob. I'm a doorknob. No, I'm a knob head is what I am. Right. Okay. Corner count. Treble for Brighton. None for United. Need another 4. And then we are over 1.5 goals because we've had 2. So that can be ticked off and put to bed with immediate effect. And then there's been no cards in this game, I don't think. So Casemiro's card is not yet intact, but you would expect. In fact, he's had a goal and assist in this game, Casemiro, yeah. Still get carded, I think. And Burmo challenging. And then Napoli. Wow, 3-1 up against Inter. Wow, Napoli 3, Inter Milan 1. I think Napoli are top of the Serie A, aren't they? Yeah. They're going to go 3 points clear of Inter if they get that win. A point above Milan, AC Milan. Yeah, big blow for Inter. 3-1 Napoli right now. Scott McTominay, of course, on the score sheet. Yeah, Napoli 3, Inter Milan 1. And what about the Dortmund? I think Dortmund play later, actually. Yeah, late. Oh, no, they're off. 50th minute, 0-0, Dortmund Cone. Oh, I would like Dortmund to win that. 5 on that. If Dortmund get the win, because United are winning. Napoli are winning. Is it? Yeah, it's United, Napoli, and Dortmund to win. So yeah, Napoli 3, Inter Milan 1 in this area. 14 minutes to go in that 5 o'clock kickoff. That's going to be a big win for Napoli at the top. Going to go 2 points clear of AC Milan, who were going into this game at the top of the league by a point. And Napoli are going to go 3 points clear of Inter with this win if they do get the job done. Realltom. Take a quick check and see what happened in the Championship as well, because I didn't check the Championship scores at half-time. In fact, actually, what happened in the Scottish Prem? Dundee United beat St Mirren 3-1. Falkirk beating Dundee 2-1. So a win for Dundee United, but a loss for Dundee. Livingston 1, Motherwell 2 was the final score as well. And then in the EFL Championship, Coventry winners 3-1 over Watford. And oh dear, Borough have drawn. So that's Coventry advantage in the league table, surely. I would say Coventry are now 3 points clear, yes, of Middlesbrough. So Coventry are the team to stop right now because Borough have dropped points. Coventry 3 points clear of Borough. And we will see Coventry in action on Friday as well. We're going to be watching them against Wrexham away from home. Coventry's first watch-along of the season on the channel. Ipswich beat West Brom 1-0 after not a great result in midweek. Portsmouth beaten by Stoke. Good result for Stoke. Blackburn beat Southampton 2-1. Bristol beat Birmingham 1-0. Derby County, 2 wins on the bounce now for them. They beat Queen's Park Rangers, who got a great result at Swansea in midweek. Derby County, 2 wins in a row. Another 1-0 victory for them. Hull 1, Charlton 1. Millwall winning again. 5 wins on the bounce for them. Won 1-0 against Leicester. And a narrow defeat for Sheffield Wednesday after Chansiri was finally got rid of as the club went into administration. Oxford United coming out winners at a much more full Hillsborough today. And Swansea returning to winning ways after the defeat to QPR at home in beating Norwich 2-1. League One saw Bolton win 1-0 against Cardiff City. Mansfield 1, Wigan Athletic 1. Burton Albion getting a win at Wimbledon. That is a surprise because Burton are not supposed to be a great team and Wimbledon are supposed to be quite good. But Wimbledon beaten by Burton Albion 1-0. Barnsley beaten 1-0 at home to Rotherham United. Leyton Orient getting a win over Lincoln City. Northampton beaten by Luton. Blackpool beaten by Peterborough. Blackpool beating Peterborough away. That Port Vale Stockport County game has been moved to Monday, which I won't be doing. Reading 1, Doncaster 1, Stevenage 1, Bradford 1, Wickham 3, Huddersfield 0. That's a great result for Wickham. They're playing Fulham in the Carabao Cup on Tuesday. Cheltenham 1-0 Walsall, Fleetwood 2, Accrington 1, Barrow 2, Barnet 2, Bromley 2, MK Dons 1, Crawley 4, Bristol Rovers 0. Yeah, can't beat both of the Bristol sides getting well on together well. What a win for Crewe Alexandra, 3-2 over Grimsby Town. Gillingham beaten 2-1 by Salford City. That'll be a happy Gary Neville. Harrogate 0, Newport 3, 2-0 Notts County over Cambridge United, 2-2 Oldham, Shrewsbury 0-0 Swindon, Colchester 1-1 Tranmere Chesterfield. And what about the score now in the Bundesliga for Dortmund, eh? Still goalless. I do need Dortmund to win that. And the attack momentum is largely in their favour. I would hope that Dortmund can win that game to trigger a £5 price boost. Napoli 3-1 up. Manchester United 2-0 up. So Dortmund are the only team that are the letdown at the minute. Thousand? Million? I will have a look at this short. Ooh. Need to get rid of the CapCut logo. Need to get rid of the watermark is the first thing I'll tell you. The CapCut watermark. That needs to be gone. If you ask me. Oh, I don't want to hear the volume. 30k remixes, and 1,000 views. 1,000 views, that's not bad. That is not bad, although only 11 subscribers. I mean, you could do better on the subscriber count because, I mean, yeah, I mean, that goes to show that people aren't subscribing when they watch shorts, but there you go. Not a bad result for you, really. 1,000 views on a short. Uh, 1.6 engagement. 1.6% engagement. 30,000 remixes. Eh? Oh, I think it might be the... Yeah, it's the song. It's the song. 30,000 remixes. 30,000 remixes on Flix and Hazard. 30,000... Oh, my... That'll be crazy, wouldn't it? Oh, Minter would have been 2-1. Oh, good goalkeeper, Lamons. He gets a little fingertip on it, I think. Although, no corner for Brighton. We are awaiting that Casemiro booking to trigger the 5.25 price boost. We are still waiting for that Dortmund goal as well. But any update on the corner count? No. 3. Okay. Well, that doesn't matter to me too much. I mean, I mean, look, if Dortmund win, I expect them to win. If they don't win against Cole, it's a bad result for Dortmund, really. You know, Dortmund at home should be beating Cole. Just about the hour mark on this game at Old Trafford. Manchester United leading 2-0, of course, putting pressure on Liverpool as well. Win at the G-Tech. Liverpool being taxed at the asking of winning against Brentford by Manchester United's victory here, if they get all 3 points. It is still a question of if, but like I said, if Manchester United win here, there will be pressure on Liverpool to get at least a point. And of course, if United can win this game by a 5-goal margin, it will put their goal difference above Liverpool, which will require Liverpool to get all 3 points at Brentford. There is pressure on Liverpool if United win this. And Burmo! 3-0. The goal difference reaches +2 for Manchester United. They only need 1 more to level with Liverpool. 5 tonight for United would be putting Liverpool under major pressure in their fixture at the G-Tech. United looking to do the double whammy on the Reds, beating them at Anfield, and now pressurising them into winning a difficult game. Well, I mean, look, if United win by 5 here, the goal difference will be +4, which will mean that Liverpool will be required to get 3 points because goal difference will mean that United are above them. There's half an hour. And, well, if this goal doesn't get chalked off alone, and United get 2 more goals, yeah, it stands. It's a goal. So United, if they get 2 more goals, the pressure on Liverpool. And it could be a double whammy for Liverpool from the red side of Manchester in the space of about 6 days. Crazy stuff. But Liverpool under real threat of being, well, outside the top 4. And yeah, of course you do. Of course we did. Well, I'm not too bothered, but hey, we'll see. If United get 5 here, be crazy stuff. But it would be enough to surpass Liverpool's goal difference, which would then add a whole different equation to the task for Liverpool. At this scoreline, a point would be enough for the Reds, but if it goes 5, a point will not be enough for Liverpool. So 26 minutes to go. And Brighton in a real uncomfortable position now at Old Trafford. A position they've not been used to in games at Old Trafford in previous years, Brighton, but it's a good performance by United, really. It's going to be a great win for them. 3 on the bounce. And United have decided that Luke Shaw should come off at this point. With the 3-0 scoreline, I don't blame Amorim for making that change. He's going to give young Aidan Heaven a run out. And that is the United change. Number 26, Aidan Heaven, replacing number 23, Luke Shaw. And he's going to get a 25.5-minute run out. And it is a 4th corner for Brighton. United are yet to have a corner as far as SofaScore are aware. We need 3 more and a Casemiro card to trigger the bet builder. We'll take a check at that Borussia Dortmund score again against Cologne. And it's still 0-0 in the 66th minute there. Dortmund have had 3 big chances, 12 shots, but no goal yet. I would hope that the goal's coming soon, because Napoli are still leading 3-1 against Inter. Welbeck and James Milner. Good defending by Yoro. Good challenge from behind. Has to be said. It's a good challenge. I don't think we had a card in this game. No cards at all. No, oh, no, one. One card, Belieber. Yeah, I'm more fussed about that Dortmund score now, really, over the bet builder, to be fair. Because I'm not too sure Casemiro is going to get that card. And we're going to get those 3 more corners to trigger the bet builder. Napoli, though, great win for them. Great win for Napoli. Really good win for Napoli coming in. 3-1 against Inter Milan. That's a fantastic win for them, really, when you consider how tight it is between AC Milan, Inter, and Napoli. But Napoli are going to go top of the league. They're going to go 1 point above AC Milan. They're going to go 3 points clear. They're going to go 3 points clear of Inter. It's a great result for Napoli, this. It's a great result. De Bruyne, McTominay, and Anguissa are all on the score sheet for them. They've got 4 more minutes of added time. Çalhanoğlu scored for Inter on a penalty. But it's a great win for Napoli, that, truthfully. In fact, Roma are up there as well, 15 points. Inter have got the best goal difference, but doesn't matter. They're 3 points behind. I mean, they're only 1 point behind Milan, AC Milan, but not the point. I mean, if Napoli didn't win today, it'd be them second, Milan top. And Inter, it would have been 16, 15, 17, 15, 17, 16, 15. 17 at Milan, 16 Napoli, 15 Inter. No, 16. No, it would have been 16. Yeah, so yeah, Napoli would have been in third if they'd drawn this. Another 2 changes for United in Patrick Dorgu and Kobe Mainu, who are coming on the pitch. And Seni Lamans with a nice long kick. United feeling a sense of comfort, which is a rare thing for this United team, but they're 3 up. They're cruising. And Brighton can't believe it. Just like that cutting edge, Brighton, really. I'm getting a no-caller ID call. Hang on a minute. Going on to Sky Sport Tennis here. What am I playing at? I'm going to have to. Well, look, I mean, I'm thinking I can block the number even though it's a no-caller ID. It was literally a no-caller ID, but spam. Yeah, clever shits. No, I can't block it. Now that's jammy. That is. That's jammy. Card for Dorgu. Casemiro got off. Yeah, he's gone. And he's bookingless. So the bet builder is gone. So yeah, Casemiro's got off. He is cardless. So we now await the winning goal from Borussia Dortmund. Because Napoli are full-time just about. 3-1, they've won. United here, they've won. Brighton ain't getting back into this at this point. And yeah, Dortmund, we're just waiting on you now, mate. And that'll be my 5-up. We're just waiting. Yeah, we're just waiting on Dortmund now. And there is high attacking pressure from them as well. I'm looking at the attack momentum. It's big green spikes for Dortmund. But no goal. We look at the attacking stats. Only 4 shots on target from 14 shots. Not great. 10 off target, 4 on target. It's not the best of days. And Dortmund, well, they're in third. If they can get those extra 2 points, though, they close the gap between themselves and Leipzig to just 2. So, free kick. Danny Welbeck, what a free kick. What a free kick. Perfectly measured. Perfectly measured. Must say that. It's a consolation for Brighton. But it's the perfect height. It goes... Does it loop under the bar or does it hit the bar or go in? Lamons gets near it. Looks like it goes just under the bar. Might clip it. And then dips down into the back of that. Great free kick from Welbeck. And 3-1. It's a consolation for Brighton, but they're back in it. And that puts the United goal difference back down to +1. Could be a late comeback on here. Who knows? Who knows? PSG won 3-0 earlier. And are Dortmund getting any closer to a goal against Cologne? Sort of. Sort of. And yet, full time at in Napoli, 3-0, 3-1 against Inter Milan. It's a great result for Napoli. Really great result for them. Yeah, what a result for Napoli. 3-1. That has gone now. Full time, it's Napoli 3, Inter Milan 1. And it is one tight title race. Currently 4 up there. All in close proximity of each other in Serie A. Oh, chance for Gomez. Mistake by Mainu. Mistake by Mainu. Still got goalless in the yellow wall. We'll check back on that score at full time here. 14 minutes to go. Yeah, we're going to be on time for the Brentford-Liverpool game. Just about. I think I don't think we'll have any more than 4-5 minutes out of time at the end of this. With all truth be said. I just hope we don't get 13 minutes out of time at the end of the first half again in the 8 o'clock kickoff tonight. I would rather, because I mean, look, all that's going to do is delay my dinner. That's exactly why the Jaffa cakes have come out, though. To keep my stomach stopping from grumbling. Yeah, I'm not used to all this adapting, you know. Crazy. By the 1st of November, 3 Premier League matches attended by me. It's crazy. Really is. I can't believe it. Hang on. Yeah, 3. 3. 4 in total for Arsenal, 3 in the Premier League. I'm on a roll. I'm on a roll. I'll be breathing a sigh of relief though once I've got back from Turf Moor. I've got a hectic next 7 days starting tomorrow, really. Or 6. 3 games in the space of 6 days, I think. I'm right in saying that. 3 games in the space of 6 days? Yeah. Yeah. 3 games in 6 days. Three games in 6 days. Hopefully Arsenal win all 3 of them. Busy October half term for me. Well, for you guys, it's half term. And yeah, I think it's a quiet Sunday a week tomorrow when I come back from Turf Moor. I think we've got West Ham, Newcastle, and City, Bournemouth. Not my favourite Super Sunday, but it is what it is. I'm going to enjoy Turf Moor on Saturday, so. And on the final day, Selhurst Park. Yeah. I think after that Selhurst Park trip, unless we've won the league, I will be immediately catching a train to Brighton after that for a bit of seaside, considering it'll be the 25th of May. Don't know, 25th, 24th. Call a friend. Call. I'm definitely going to that Selhurst Park game, no doubt about it. In fact, no, I probably won't go down Brighton. I think I'll go Bournemouth. I think I'll stay in my Britannia hotel. Thank you very much. I think I'll go Bournemouth. Yeah, pop to London Waterloo after Selhurst Park. Yes, please, me duck. Bit of London Waterloo right after a win at Selhurst on the final day. Oh, don't mind that. Yeah, I'll do a London Waterloo. I'll have a night in Bournemouth, and I'll come back up on the cross-country train the next day. Probably. That's what I'd do. Yellow card. Who's it for? And is there a goal yet at Dortmund? No. Don't make me angry, Borussia Dortmund. Napoli United winning, and you're not. You were supposed to be the easiest result out of them all. I want that fiver. Come on, Dortmund. You got 9 minutes to make me happy. Make me happy. Give me the money. Give me the money. 9-1 odds. 50p. Returning the fiver. Come on, you yellows. Get me the win. All it will take is 1 goal. Getafe winning at Athletic Club in the La Liga. Girona 3, Real Oviedo 3. What a game. What a game. Espanyol beating Elche 1-0. And later, 8 o'clock, Valencia Villarreal. Ooh. And Real Madrid, top of the pile. Above Barcelona by 2 points at the minute. Espanyol, 4 points behind Barcelona, 6 behind Real Madrid. And bottom of the La Liga is Girona. In fact, Girona, Oviedo, and Celta all on 7 points. Girona have got the worst goal difference. They're rock bottom. What's happening in Ligue 1, by the way, as well? I want to know because, like, there is a bit of a race going on in Ligue 1 from what I've been... Yeah, between Marseille, Monaco, and... yeah, I mean, Strasbourg been up there, Monaco been up there, Marseille up there. It's not a bad league, you know. It's not a bad league in Ligue 1 at the minute. It looks competitive in Ligue 1. And United looking to reinstate their 3-goal lead. Bruno Fernandes getting the return from Mainu. Ricochets back for the Brighton defender and kept in by Minter as well, just about. So, wayward pass, which has been intercepted. And Lenny Yoro. Well, Liverpool, if the score does not reach a 5-goal margin in favour of United, will breathe a sigh of relief that a point at the GTEC will be enough to save themselves from being below Manchester United in the Premier League table. But there's still 6 minutes. I doubt we'll get to 6-1, but who knows? Hang on, that's too small for me. Bear with me. I'm going to get your profile up and I'm going to have a good look at the photo. I ain't got the first clue. Yellow and orange Galatasaray. Oh, I don't know. Who is it? I mean, you're going to make me guess. So I'll say Bruno Guimaraes, but it's not. At number 9. It's been. I don't watch Galatasaray that often. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. Who is it? Come on, tell me. I bet you it's a name I'll know. White hair. I should really know it. I should know it, but I don't. Oh, I wouldn't have known that, actually. No, I don't know Icardi. Yeah, I didn't realise it was Icardi. I don't know. People should make me do that more often, though. People should make me do it more often. Help me remember players. Ah, Dortmund, you're annoying me. Come on, get the lead against Cole, man. You are annoying me, Brucey Dortmund. You are annoying me. Brighton going to make a change. Come on, get a goal. Come on. Well, there is obviously £4.75 up for grabs with the Igor Thiago and Nugo Ekitike to get over 1.5 shots on target apiece. £3.60 on the bet builder for Brentford Liverpool. But I want Dortmund to win and give me the straight through fiver. I'm going to keep an eye on that score now, and I'll be happy if it bleeding goes 1-0 Dortmund, because that'll be game over. Joshua Zirkzee slipped. Good position to get a goal. And he slips. Across to Danny Welbeck. Danny Welbeck shifting his body, looking for a second against United. And oh, what an effort from Kadioglu. Hit it so well. Lots of power behind it. That's a great hit by Ferdi Kadioglu. Welbeck's movement positive. Lays it off of Kadioglu. What an effort. Plenty of power. Good save, Lamans. Well, if Brighton get another here, it will not only put the pressure on United, but it'll also send their goal difference back down to 0. United started this game on a -1 goal difference and have put it up to a +1. But of course, a 2-goal victory is required to overturn that minus goal difference into a +1. Kamar, welcome into you. Good to see you. Welcome aboard. Kamar Singh. Singing away in the Realltom football chat. Oh, this could be the chance for 4-1 to United. Fernandez got to execute it better. It's a poor bit of play in the end. It was a great move. But Fernandez, he's got to burst. He's got to burst there. He's got to get past his defender. And he's got to play that ball across and lay it off for the incoming Zirkzee and the incoming forwards for United. Could have been a real chance to get it 4-1, game over. And well and truly put the game to bed. Kobe Mainoo's going to go to the corner flag. Tussling and ran out of room. Won back by Dallo. Bruno Fernandes. Mainoo. I think he's going to run out of room. Did he win a corner? No, the ball went out of play. Goal kick. So Anthony Taylor. This will be United's first win in 3 games over Brighton at home. It's been a bad fixture for them in previous years. 3 previous defeats on the bounce. But 7 minutes remains. Could Brighton just to put a smile on Luke Lynx's face to make the Liverpool fans go berserk? Or will United sit on 3 straight victories and only be 2 away from that poor guy cutting his hair? Most importantly for United, they'll go above Liverpool if they win this. Oh, I will, but we're not done yet. There's a guy who's been growing his hair, and he won't cut it until United win 5 games in a row. I dare look at the Premier League website and find out who they play. Forest away. Ouch. Is next for United. And then, Spurs away. 2 difficult games. Forest away, Spurs away. Yeah, I doubt that 5 wins. Spurs will batter them, I think. Spurs will probably batter United if I'm not being up. 3-2. Well. It's 3-0 to 3-2. And 5 minutes of the 7 remain. Number 19 scores for Brighton. I've got no idea what his name is, but Brighton have put United under pressure as they look to topple Liverpool. But instead, Brighton are toppling Manchester United potentially from a position of real uncertainty of a result. Nervy ending to this match for the United folk. I worried Old Trafford. And just to confirm the Brighton goal scorer, it was Kostoulis who scored it. Yeah, so the guy I've not heard of before is number 19. He scored that goal for United. Are Dortmund getting any closer? Well, that attack momentum is nice and high for them. But are they going to get that winning goal? Or is it going to be a bad day at the office against the side they should be beating in Cologne? Yeah, normally I would pay no attention, but because of the price boost, I'm paying attention to Dortmund. 3 minutes to go of the 7 added on for United to hold on against Brighton. Dalot, they're trying so hard not to lose the ball, and that's back forward. Bruno Fernandes is going to win a free kick. He is going to win a free kick, and that will buy them some time to slow the game down and take it out of Brighton's favour. Wow. Just looking at these Bundesliga scores, Leipzig won 6-0 earlier over Augsburg. Fernandes, oh. "90 seconds left for Dortmund, 90 seconds left for Manchester United." We're absolutely dead level on these two games. 7 added on for each. They're both dead level. And I need to get myself sorted for Brentford Liverpool. I've just realised the time. Oh, finish it off beautifully. 4-2, Brian Mbeumo. Back to positive goal difference. And now Liverpool do need to get a result at the GSEC, because if they don't, United will be saying, "Thank you very much. We are above you for this weekend." It's not quite the 5-goal result that would have really put pressure on Liverpool, but United, as things stand, are going to beat Brighton and are going to be above Liverpool. And Dortmund have got that late winner as well to really cap off that. Oh, it's great. United score, Dortmund score. Perfect, Amondo. The price boost is triggered. And the £5 is restored from what I state today. So, full time at Old Trafford. A nervy ending, but then Burmo's goal to make it 4-2 was a proper way to win the United. The final score has gone. It finishes at Old Trafford 4-2. And folks, what a game we've got next, because now the onus is on Liverpool to get something at the G-Tech and bring something away to prevent themselves ending the weekend below Manchester United in the Premier League table. Big test for Liverpool, who are not in form at the minute. Brentford-Liverpool is live in 20 minutes time on Realltom Football. That is next, 20 minutes time. Do join us, 7:45.